Folks, here we go. All 5 lights are lit. And it's pedal to the metal, and it is go, 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 go. And indeed off the line, Thomas Ronhaar getting the launch of his life and does lead in towards turn 1. We got 4 wide further back as well with Danny Beresne, a mix-up there with his teammate Tommy Paragic, as well as Ruben Pedreño and Alvaro Caraton. But Ronhaar leads here out to the first sector, heading down in towards turn 5. Boroumand in second, Luke Smith in third, Jake Benham up to fourth, John Evans in fifth, Otis Lawrence. I don't know what happened, Jack, but he's dropping down the field. Has he got damage?
I think he may have got damage in turn 1 there, dropping down the order. What an unfortunate start for Otis Lawrence. Yeah, he's got some front wing damage by the looks of it on that car. So Luke Smith getting up into that third position. Jake Benham in P4, John Evans holding P5. Epic start from Ronhaar. Big slide though on the way down to the straight now. This may put him at risk from Bari Boroumand behind. Luke Smith running an excellent third place now. Boroumand on the attack here into the left-hander. Ronhaar has to go defensive. Here comes Boroumand to the outside line. Won't have the space to go around there. Good defense put up by Ronhaar onto the apex of that corner. Danny Beresne, he's the man to watch though, George, on medium tyres, trying to make his way through the hard runners.
The snake section turns 1, 2, 3 and eventually 4 before deep dive in towards turn 5. Heartbreak for Otis Lawrence, who is now at the back of the field. Here comes Beresne inside line now, and at turn 5 the Alfa Romeo up into 6th place, gets ahead there. Wilson Hughes operating in surreal movement there on those medium tyres, and now let's fly at John Evans.
Yeah, good move from Danny Beresne there, very assertive down the inside. Everyone keeping holding position now. You can sort of expect it to settle down a little bit now. No moves to be made, but the only man, well, there is one man who will provide us some overtaking here is Danny Beresne. He has to get by these guys. Next up, John Evans on the run down. John Evans opening the door for him, not making it too difficult. Inside line for the left-hander, and Beresne will move it up into P5 on those mediums. It remains to be seen whether this strategy will work out for him, but as he may as well throw the dice. Everyone else is on the same one, so why not try something different? Just using the DRS again to keep him in front. You can see how close he will get here. Ronhaar keeping the inside there. Boroumand, does he go for it? No. Sticks behind, but you can see how fast that McLaren is down the straight. There's Paragic versus Tom Manley through the left-hander. Manley trying to get through on the inside, and he does get through. But again, that simple move right there, and that is them out of DRS. He's going to have to work to get back into the DRS of Wilson Hughes up in front. That shouldn't take too much time. And there he goes with Tom Manley up into 8th position. Medium tyres last is Caraton with a move on Will Lewis. Around the outside he's decided to go there. Side by side through the left-hander. Will he stick it in right there? Lewis is going to run him out of road there on the exit, but he'll keep his foot in on the inside into the next sector. There's Caraton up into P11. You can always assume, you always get shown that outside if you're trying to go around the outside of the exit there, but Will Lewis, you see how close he is right there, pushing him through, but Caraton actually giving him the place back because he felt he took the advantage off the circuit and had to let him back through again, so he's going to have to make the move all over again.
Coming off the back of a disappointing Australia, he won't want 2 difficult races in a row, as we now see them come side by side. Alvaro Caraton smoothly does it now, and he moves up into 11th place. So there we have it, and he certainly won't give that one back, Jack.
Well, I said neither will this one. Here comes Barry on Ronhaar around the outside of the left-hander, same position. Ronhaar does not fight him, but Barry getting it round the outside into the left-hander, and Bari Boroumand takes the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Decided to go for it, didn't use any ERS either. He has got a super low downforce set up on that car. Flew by him. You can see the difference. He's got the pace through the corners, but again, this will be frustrating as there's incident behind. Is that John Evans? It is John Evans. He may have gone round in the chicane and is now pulling off to the left-hand side. Seems to have had an issue there. John Evans is running so well. Yeah, Beresne, was there contact there? Remember, Beresne was behind John Evans coming through there.
As we're now seeing Caraton now look to go ahead now as we see the pit stops being applied. Many more cars coming in. Max Wiesel has retired as well, so more cars leaving the session.
Safety car.
And we've got a safety car as well, no doubt caused by Max Wiesel at this point. And I believe he's binned it right at the straight as well. And in comes Bari Boroumand, and he'll come in for his first stop as well. And there you can see the stoppages there. Manuel Biancalila already doing his second stop. But Danny Beresne also already stopping earlier on. Now he's on the hard tyres, Jack, I believe. So there's questions here. Could Beresne potentially go to the end? Boroumand slowing down to a crawl with Thomas Ronhaar in behind. It's going to be certainly only 13 laps of magic to bring you folks until the very end of this Grand Prix. Here we go now, and for the second time we'll put pedal to the metal here in the PSGL Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and Bari Boroumand leads the charge. Thomas Ronhaar in behind as well with Luke Smith. Look at the gap though, in between Benham and Pedreño. That went out probably a little wider than Pedreño would have liked, but Boroumand now with just over a 1.5 advantage is now looking to keep Ronhaar at bay. They head down towards turn 5, both of them on medium sets of tyres. You can always see Ronhaar pushing him through turn 5 now, down towards this long straight. They'll make their way down towards this next left-hander. Of course now, opening the door goes Thomas Ronhaar, side by side now. The driver that would certainly try and compete with Lucas Blakely for the title. Ronhaar now leads here in Abu Dhabi. Boroumand though exiting now out of the chicane, wheel to wheel, side by side, nose to tail, it doesn't matter, because now once again Boroumand giving chase now as they venture down towards the next left. As they do so, side by side now between that of Ronhaar and Boroumand as they go nose to tail. Ronhaar on top of this stage also stands a chance of being a champion in his own right as well, as we now see Boroumand as we ride on board with him, head down through towards the next chicane. Side by side they go. Here comes Boroumand now for the lead of the race here in Abu Dhabi. Almost squeezes Ronhaar to the right hand side, but he might have another chance for the switchback. He will have DRS down this next straight as well, so brace yourself folks, we're going to be in for a grandiose ride. Here comes Ronhaar, and here comes now Bari Boroumand. Through the next left they go, side by side, nothing separates them, but Ronhaar with enough to keep Boroumand at bay. Dueling here at Yas Marina, this is what we came to see.
Well, this will be the push lap now, ERS enabled. Here comes Boroumand. This is the attack now, you would assume. Down towards the left-hander now. Does he go for it now, or does he sit behind and wait again for the next straight? He's thinking about it. Here he comes. Here comes Boroumand for the lead of the race. Down the inside, and Benham's going for it on Luke Smith in the back as well. Double move as Boroumand takes the lead. Has Benham made the move on Smith? No, he hasn't. But now the scrap begins. Lap and a half to go. Boroumand to the lead. Ronhaar now has got a big task in front of him in the background. Here comes Benham on Luke Smith. Does he go for the move? Outside line for Benham. Trying to go all around the outside. The camber will not help him there. Trying to switch back underneath Luke Smith, but defends it nicely. Smith trying to hang on for his first podium in this tier so far, and Benham has to give him the position.
That he is attacking Thomas Ronhaar. Two different fights. The podium's on the line.
Oh, there's contact!
Now, and certainly they have gone close. And Thomas Ronhaar now will open up the door with DRS opened up. And now in comes the Dutchman. Thomas Ronhaar now looking to take the lead of the race. He's got a wing in front, 2 tyres in front, 4 tyres in front. Back with a switchback. It's Bari Boroumand. Incredible scenes here as they come through now towards turn 8. Boroumand now in front. Ronhaar in second. It's all pandemonium here on the final lap, Jack Canan.
Here's Ronhaar to the outside line now. Is this the move now? This is his final opportunity. Right to the outside line of the left-hander. He's got more downforce. Contact through the corner. Boroumand is in front. Losing the rear end goes Ronhaar. Luke Smith is looking for it now on the inside into the stadium section. Boroumand is in front. It came to blows through the first couple of corners and in the middle sector. Ronhaar's got the extra wing. Can he make this work? There's only 2 more corners to go. Will Boroumand go back to back through the final 2 corners they come? He's got the advantage. He left it late. He's done it again. Bari Boroumand wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Luke Smith goes wide in the final corner and just hangs on to 3rd place. Bari Boroumand has gone back to back in PSGL. He wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Absolutely class.
This broadcast was brought to you by GT Omega, proudly supporting PSGL.